Alex, you know, I've always been impressed by the air of confidence that you have in your whole career. When did you really believe and know, though, that, like, I am, you know, world class, I can be a UFC champion?
Confidence, not cockiness, eh? So that's it. I've always been confident. But I mean, them last couple of fights really did boost my confidence even more. So you always try and look confident and feel confident, like I always sort of was, but right now my confidence is on another level. So obviously, you know, there's fights that really did boost, but I mean, what really did obviously was that the last one without it, just purely because I had to change my game so much and stick to a game plan and all the way through the 3 rounds, and I was able to do that. To completely change my type of style, just to adapt to a fighter, one of the greatest of all time. And I was able to do that and get it done, you know what I mean? That just really proved to me that we're on another level, you know what I mean? And that just made me be like, man, and I reckon stylistically, usually you'd say that was a harder fight for me than even the Max, when you look stylistically. But I mean, Max is a great champion, you know what I mean? So I'm expecting him to be a tough fight, but at the same time, man, I know I've said it, I'm the man for the job, and I really do believe that. And I get to show the world that in, 2 days?
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. I mean, I know you've had your eyes on the top of the division for a long time. So how long have you really been kind of studying Max and breaking down Max and preparing a game plan for Max?
Man, well, it's been a while now. So obviously, straight after our fight, I got news that obviously he was fighting, what's his name, but I was like, I'm going to be there. I'm going to go there. If someone's injured, I'm taking that title. So I was training for him back then. So how long ago was that? Straight after my fight. The boys were breaking down. The coaches were probably breaking him down like even earlier than that. But, you know, we found things that he's really good at. You know, not only, you know, obviously everyone keeps asking me, oh, did you see things that Poirier done really well against Max that you can exploit and stuff? Yeah, we've seen that, but we see things that Max does really well that we can nullify, that we can, you know, break down and stuff like that. So there's more than just doing what people have had success, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But again, the thing that makes me different from the rest is where Max is so good, I just don't think that works for me.
And you're part of this kind of groundswell from the Anzac region, man. It's incredible what's going on down there. What's the secret? What are you guys doing down there different that's bringing you to the front right now?
Mate, we've always had good athletes, you know, and on our side of the world. But, you know, now that we're really starting to get them getting into the MMA. So you're going to see more and more great fighters and talented fighters. Again, you could see that the level of fighting is right up there now in Australia as well. So we're not only good athletes, we've got the good camps. You know what I mean? Like we know we've got the knowledge, and again now you're just going to see more and more of us. You really will. But I mean, right now we ain't just numbers in the UFC. Like, we are taking over.
Yeah. Have you gotten any direct advice from Adesanya? I mean, he is elevated to superstar status and handled these moments so well. I don't mean so much maybe tactically, but just mentally. You know, how to go in. Have you gotten advice from him?
No, I wouldn't say advice, but I mean, like, just being around him and all that sort of stuff. Again, we're a team. Like, he didn't have to be at some of the sessions, but he's there helping the boys, me and Kai. You know what I mean? And just man, like, honestly, just letting him know that we're all, like, it's a team no matter how high or low you are, and that everyone's got your back. Even just seeing that, you know what I mean? It sort of humbles yourself, and it sort of be like, all right, let's do this. No matter, you know, who you are, like, you know, we got jobs to do, and I don't know, just. Like I said, obviously people don't get to see that side of him, but you know, just seeing that he's still just a regular bloke, but look at the things he can do. So we're just still the same camp, like, you know what I mean? The vibe was the exact same in their camp as well. The boys were absolutely unreal for my camp, mine in Kai's camp. So the vibes were really good, and I'm going to take that into this fight.
That's the last thing for me. I know you said that you're the man for the job. How do you get this thing done? I mean, is this a fight that you can go out there and get a stoppage, or do you feel like you got outworking for 25 minutes?
Mate, it can go either way. But the thing is, obviously with my last one, I had to play it a little bit more safe, and I had to work around things where this fight I don't. And this fighter, he's going to put himself in positions where, yeah, he needs to try and break me, right? He needs to work his game. He's going to try and land them jabs on the outside, but, you know, he might do what he done with Frankie, but I'm not going to be so easy. So he's going to need to probably put himself in a bit more risky situations, and that's going to make me be a little bit more dangerous. So when people want to pour that game on me, they're putting themselves in a position where I have to defend myself. You know what I mean? I have to put, you know what I mean? So this fight's going to be a lot more happening. I can guarantee you that. You know, we're both going to be trying to break each other's rhythm, but at the same time, we're both not going to let each other take a backward step. If we're going back, we're doing it on purpose, yeah? It's our own doing. Same as me. If he's got me on the back foot, I want to be there. If I'm getting him on the back foot, I want him there, you know what I mean? So, and then when he wants to stand his ground, we're going to bang, you know what I mean? And then same goes to him. So, mate, you're going to see fireworks, no doubt. Again, he's going to put himself in positions where he thinks he can maybe get a hand ahead, but he's going to run into a brick wall.